Go.
This is the first thing out of your mouth, the first thing they're going to hear from you.
And it's got to be strong.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone.
The person in the mirror looking like
I
they
want
wanna
you.
fuck me. I ain't thinking straight, no wait, yeah, I must be. All of y'all be rusty, but I know what I'm doing, so I think that I can trust me, trust me. You fuck like you're single, I feel like a monster. I'll put on a show, make you sing like it's a concert.
I want you to get mad.
Holy shit. Welcome back. Wait, what's this?
I was ready for this. There we are.
Ooh.
I had a feeling it was just going to be me on screen, and I was ready just in case. I was like, you know what? I got a backup plan.
You're prepared, Chops. That's why we likes you.
Yes, sir. How we doing, boys?
We're doing it. It's November 17th, 2024. Thank you for joining the WGNN, whatever this is.
This November has gone so quick. It's nuts.
Yeah.
That's how time works when you get older, Chops. It seems like it just keeps like when you're approaching the grave.
It's
You know
more
what I mean?
precious.
Unless it hits 5 o'clock. I swear to God, I've been keeping a note on this. Between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, time slows down miraculously. Yeah, somewhere around there. So if you need stuff to do it between those 2 hours.
How so do you have to is the note to remind yourself of this every day?
To remind myself what?
You said you've been keeping a note that this happens every day.
Oh, no, it's almost like so 5 o'clock hits, I start observing time a little bit more.
What the fuck?
It's my hobby.
If you could humor me here, let's say I'm wanting to get into time watching.
Uh-huh.
How would I go about getting into this hobby?
So, Corn, step one, you're going to choose your most hated hour. Okay, the hour that you just despise the most. And I want you to pay attention to that hour the most.
Well, how do you pick
little.
that? Hold on, that's step one here. And I like this, Chops. This is a golden idea. But how do you pick the most hated hour? What does one look for? How'd you pick yours?
So I've been paying attention for the past month, a couple weeks, especially, and I'm starting to notice that around a certain time, I'll either be hangry, aggravated, or something's off. And I know it's around 5 o'clock, and somewhere between 5 and 7, I know time slows down to the point where I'm just getting even more irritated. And no matter what I do, I can't distract myself. I can't make it go faster.
Okay, so it's just a particularly painful time of day for you.
I got a suggestion.
What's that, Corp?
Grab a Snickers. Shout out to Snickers, sponsor of the stream today, unofficially. Yeah, no, I get hungry at that time, but slowing down, oh my God, no. That's everything is the opposite for me. It's like everything's on fast forward. Have you seen that movie Click? Where he's like fast forwarding through fights and shit, and then at the end of the movie, everything just starts fast forwarding and life's skipping. That's how I feel right now.
Now mine's slowing down. It just goes. Now from the morning time, it's very quick. Everything goes until 5 o'clock.
I
Sound
feel like
effects of your life are my favorite. Sorry.
yeah, they're the best. I feel like it's the opposite for me. Like my mornings go slow, and then the evenings go by too fast. But makes sense, or in my head it does, because I'm doing what I want to be doing in the evening, and the whole time flies when you're having fun thing.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Okay, so you pick your time. Now I'm wanting to study time, Chops. Granny, pay attention, please. I'm wanting to study time, Chops. And
There's only one fucking way to take time.
how do I? Hold on, raise your hand if you got a question.
The way that it comes, second by second, minute by minute. That's the only way to perceive time.
A lot of interruptions. So after I've picked my rough spot during the day, Chops, let's say it's about 8 to 10 a.m. How do I observe it?
Great question.
Just so it's almost like you're constantly checking your watch, and sometimes I'll look at the watch and I'll start counting the seconds. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and I'll try to get all the way to 60. Now here's the thing: even when I get to 60, I swear I can add 30 more seconds, and then the minute hits.
Now, Chops, hold on. So this is a habit that you've gotten into doing every day at this same time when time slows down, you say?
No, not a habit, a hobby.
I told you they were related to genies. I told you they were fucking related to genies, dude.
So, I think you're right. So, I mean, wouldn't you think it's the counting of the seconds that makes time go slowly?
Sometimes, but I'm telling. Okay, so I'll try later today. I'm going to get my phone and I'm going to set a 60-second timer, and I'm going to look at the phone.
60-second timers.
Minute lasts longer than the 60-second timer. I feel like
why wait till this evening? Let's do it right fucking now. I'm excited to hear you count.
But it's not 5 o'clock. It only happens when it's 5 o'clock.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, that was fucking stupid of me. My bad.
Chops, when do you start adding the Mississippis when you're counting?
Oh God, all the time. Don't you?
You got to get through 9 alligators before you get to the Mississippi.
I mean, not really. You think it takes an entire second to say 1 Mississippi?
Takes way longer than that.
No, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
I think this is the problem we're having with time right now.
I have a fucking stopwatch. We can do this right now. We can do this right now.
We can gather the information, so the time will work now, but time will start getting wonky around 5.
Why the fuck is it Mississippi?
I don't know. Why is he the fucking Special Olympics Albert Einstein? These are questions we can't fucking answer. Time.
All right, so everyone, you need to pick your least favorite time of the day and start counting seconds, and you'll see that maybe time slows down.
I promise you. Like, don't you hate it when you're at work and just time slows down? Why? Because it's your most hated hours.
So you take a nap.
Oh, yeah. But that only lasts for 10 minutes, and then you're back on the same time slot.
Oh, you're napping wrong.
Shut up to Spain. Spain has siestas. They build it into their shit. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take naps every day, don't they?
Well, I don't know if they'd like to hear that, but they do have a little break where they shut down their business. They're lazy as fuck, aren't they? Those bitches nap all the time. Fucking Spaniards. No, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, they have that siesta built in, but it's weird because if you try to go to a shop between 2 and 4, they're closed. So you're like, yeah, but I have a break right now.
Some of them play soccer for lunch too. Like they either sleep under a tree or they play soccer for lunch.
Those are the only 2 options. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chops, what were you saying?
Oh, I forget. Oh, nice. Mandy Diff with the 1 gifted sub. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy Diff. Huzzah. Who got it? Does it show you?
Who did get it?
Oh, it's the alarm. It's telling me to remind y'all to hit like. It'll go off in 5 minutes.
I thought that was the 60-second timer. I was like, see, look how long that took. It took forever.
No, I've got a timer here. We can do 5, 15, or 30, and I'm choosing 5 right now to test it out, see how the waters are.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Chops, did you do anything interesting this week?
I was able to catch the Tyson fight on Friday, and we saw a movie yesterday.
Okay, how were you able to catch it? I didn't think anyone could catch it because Netflix was such a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was loading, reloading a whole bunch. Didn't really miss anything during the Tyson Logan or is it Logan? No, Jake's fight. Tyson Jake fight.
Red M&M, blue M&M.
If you didn't catch the ladies that were right before them, that was the real show.
I wanted to watch them because that one bitch looked like she was ready to fuck shit up. And it started messing up, I think, real bad right before that fight. And I was so barely fucking interested to begin with. And then when you throw buffering into that equation, I was out. I went to watching Quantum Leap. And I was like, fuck this. I'm watching something better.
But the fights prior were amazing. And I thought the same thing. I was like, great. I got to go through 3-4 fights before I can get to the main event. But no, they were awesome.
Yeah, the guys fight was one of the best fights I've ever seen. I didn't know who either of those guys were, but they didn't clinch once. They didn't back up once. They just stayed there and swung for 12 rounds.
Was it the one with the pink with the pink doors? Yeah.
Right before the ladies fight. It was fucking insane. But I also did lose a lot of respect for myself this weekend. I bet on that fight. I bet on Tyson like a fucking idiot. Like, I know it's rigged. Shout out to myself being a fucking idiot. I know it's rigged. You know it's not going to happen. I put 20 bucks
He's
on
50 fucking 8 years old.
He held back.
Like I said, I don't have a lot of respect for myself. But it's not even that, bro. It's not even that. I'm telling you, I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I always watch fighters' walkouts to see their body language before the fight. He came out like a man who looked shamed to take $20 million, like he's not going to murder someone. He literally comes out like this, like he's like, I'm like, that's the baddest man on the planet. He's like, and then you look at all his training videos, he's like fucking getting into demon mode. And then there he's just like, I think he hit him kind of hard in the first round, and then he's like, he's like, oh, I better not knock him out. So he just went like this the whole time. It was crazy to watch.
If you really do watch it with that mindset, you can really tell that like he threw it, just absolutely threw it. I would almost think in my conspiracy brain, it was a humiliation event. Like it was his time. You know what I mean?
I heard that as well. The weirdest thing about that was when he was getting interviewed by his son, and then he turned around and he just got his cheeks out and just like,
how do you?
Oh, he mooned.
How do you not catch that? No.
Get it. Pull it up. Can we get that up? Can we get Tyson's cheeks up, please?
I'm on it right now. Yeah. But the cameraman, it seemed 100% done on purpose.
It was weird. Not gonna lie to you. As much as I like to see,
like his ass cheeks.
No. Yeah. Wait till we see this. It's insane. And it was a beautiful interview. He got interviewed by his son. Shout out to his son, Amir Tyson. And Zoom as well, bro. Yeah, Douglas W saw some ass the same way we did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those cheeks. Nice. Oh,
I can't shout out to another man's cheeks.
Well, it's Mike Tyson. You can shout out to his cheeks, okay? Baddest ass on the planet. But like, yeah, this was like, can you do you have the video chops, or is this still?
Give me a second, I can find it.
All right, because it's weird. Like, it's just this like looks like something, but the way it was just weird. The way he ended the interview, he's like, "I love you, son." Like, yeah, and then that's when I put the fucking money on him like a dumbass. I'm like, he's like, "How are you gonna win?" He's like, "Vicious win," and I'm like, "Oh no, he's gonna kill Jake Paul." But
then I really did feel like that interview there was something very awkward about that interview, and I couldn't really put my finger on it. But yeah, you're right. Something's up about it.
They had 60 million people watching, I heard. So fucking, you can't imagine that being live sports.
That's
good. And also, fuck that Irish bitch who was headbutting that other girl. That was fucking annoying.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a second. Holy shit.
That?
Win. Oh. Just win. Thank you, Dad. Love you. Love you too.
Just like that.
Just like just walks away, his cheeks are straight out, bro. You're just like, what's happening? What's the prediction? Vicious win. Cheeks. Like, what? That was strange.
His son was so damn nervous too, man. Go ahead, Granny. Sorry.
Are you allowed to wear thong boxers?
I think that might be his like his
was-
jock strap or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is.
It wasn't supposed to be filmed like they said. Okay, think of it this way. What if Tyson has a little ritual where he's like, he has to be naked in his locker room before the fight, and that
Hit
he
like.
loves it. But his son has to interview him, so he's like, fine, I'll put on the front piece. That way it doesn't look like anything. And the cameraman knew that. And once he turned around, he was supposed to shut the camera off way before that. But he was like, nope, gonna get the money shot.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of his job.
Okay, now
He was like, Mike Cheeson's Mike Cheeks.
Mike Cheeson. Shout out to Mike Cheeson.
Mike Cheeks.
Mike Tyson's butt cheeks are out right now. When he turns around, I'm hitting that shot. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Chop, sorry to keep making it produced here because I'm being lazy. I could grab this as well. Do you mind getting his walkout now? Just watch Tyson's walkout. That's fucking strange to me.
Because he was by himself.
alone.
Yeah, he walked up, but it's so
eyes.
weird. It's so weird. His body language, his face.
The body language.
It's an old man. He's old, dude.
He kind of looks like George Foreman though, right there a little bit. His face.
I know Netflix is watching around. Yep. We're gonna turn that down.
Yeah.
So coming out, I'm looking straight at his eyes right now. At first, I thought, oh my God, those are the eyes of a killer.
He trips over the carpet.
But if you really look at it, that's the eyes of somebody that's a little uncomfortable, and he kind of knows.
He's like, I've never
be doing something.
I've never taken a dive in my life, and I got to do this now with 60 million people watching. This is kind of crazy.
Sometimes your conspiracies are too much. Tell them about the Earth and how flat it is.
Thank you. No, you know what? We'll say that for another time. I don't want to get absolutely. But it was, yeah. Maybe not flat, but definitely not a ball.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. Yeah,
Kind of UFO shape, maybe.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, most likely Chris Mack.
On the cover. Yeah, this show's over because of Mike Tyson's humiliation, bro.
Got 3 minutes till the next rally.
Is that slowing down time for you?
Counting the seconds.
Yeah,
that was the most impressive fight that night.
Second, that guy fight was. I've never seen anybody like this bitch. In the whiter of the two, she kept like fucking headbutting and then hugging that girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't clinch once in that fucking fight before this. But yeah, that was man. Just like kept headbutting her, kept like driving her head like that, and then like getting break.
Here's the thing about the headbutt. I kept on like reversing it and slowing it down, and I really had a hard time seeing it. So, but I don't have a trained eye when it comes to fighting. So you
talking
guys
about the headbutt?
Something? Yeah.
Maybe not the initial one. The initial one I think might have been just a glancing one. I don't think that one was the one I'm talking about. But you watch like the end rounds. That's all she does. She just lazily puts her head in and goes forward with it. So it's like, what is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's not like fucking jabbing her back. She's like going like this and like tiredly collapsing on her, making her clinch. And then the ref spills her up. And the girl was like landing some combos on her. And then she just like fucking falls into her head first. So maybe not the actual one that cut her, but it was fucking very frustrating watching that lady fight. And then watching her get the win when the other girl, I think threw like more than 100 more punches in her, landed more than 100 more punches in her. And yeah, annoying.
So is that a software thing, or did they have someone counting punches?
Multiple.
Maybe software. Yeah, it used to be counting punches though, because they'd count power punches, punches thrown, punches landed, what part of the body they're hitting. So
I can guarantee they probably have at least 3 judges and an AI behind it.
The judges are useless. We need the judges they're jokes. That's like that guy's fight we were talking about. Like it was considered a draw, which I'm good with the result. But the judges had it like 114, 112, 113, 113, both good. And then 116, 110. It's like, how can you be that far off of a lot of shit? And
speaking of which, like the big eye opener for me that really got my mind racing was seeing Tyson's numbers. What was it, like 18 punches land only?
That's all.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe get the stats on that. That's what it looked like. He clipped him in the first couple of rounds. Like it looked like he was kind of going at it in the first, like not really going at it, but it looks like he went in it. And they're like, "Yo, fucking chill. You're gonna kill this kid." And then he just stopped. Like he literally stopped throwing punches after like the second or third round. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
That's not how you. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tire them out, I guess, but
Yeah. And then the most unlikable person on the planet has to be Logan Paul. Like, do you know what I mean? This guy, man. Like, it's like, hey, it's like Mike Tyson's like being nice. It's like, is this it for you, Mike? He's like, no, I want to do this again. It's like, okay, that's
Good luck.
crazy.
Mike.
And he's like, if you don't, he's like, who do you want to fight? And he's like, I don't know, maybe I'll do it with Logan. And then they cut to Logan. He's like, I'd kill you, Mike. It's like, Logan, you haven't beat anyone ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you literally fight in the WWE and the world hates you. Like, hates you. You scam people.
Tyson should have gone after Logan first. Well, it's not like it was his choice, to tell you the truth, but
yeah, no, Jake's actually a real deal. Like, just,
why does everyone hate Jake?
Because he's doing good. Like, it's really hard to fault the guy. He's like probably rigging fights, you know what I mean? Or he's picking on like he's picking and choosing his fights. But if anyone knows boxing, that's what they do for all fighters. They'll pick their fights like
he's
to get
playing
the
same game.
And he's just doing it on a superstar, like a mega superstar level. He's making insane amounts of money. He made it his own betting platform out of it. He made his own promotions company out of it that runs their own boxing events. The guy's actually doing a lot, and he's like doing good for other. Yeah, and he's doing good for other fighters, like those ladies, like that Amanda Serrano. She's a multimillionaire now because he's taken over her promotion. And even last time when Tyson canceled the fight, he has every reason not to fight. He found another fight just so that the card wouldn't get canceled and all those people wouldn't lose a paycheck. So he's actually like, I don't hate him as much. Logan Paul's a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? He scams people. He's a narcissist. He doesn't give love to like his own brother. He's just the one all around.
Who was the one that got caught in the I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm going to call it the dead forest in Japan?
You got it right. And it was
no shit. Okay.
Most unlikable guy in the world. Yeah, he nailed it.
But
Logan.
Was it Logan or was it Jake?
It was Logan. Yeah.
It was Logan. Okay. That's why I really lean towards like not liking Logan, because
he did what with the forest?
Have you ever heard of the Japanese suicide garden?
Yeah. What about
it? He went
though?
there and was mocking bodies that were hanging on YouTube, and people. He got yeah, bro. You know what I mean? He's a super likable guy. Yeah.
You can imagine somebody being being young and really just going, if they're not famous, or going for as whatever views they can get. He was already famous when he did this. There was no need.
Objectively, it is kind of funny though.
It is, yeah.
It's ballsy. There's something can be disrespectful, but still funny. I can see that 100%.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was just walking around, was like fucking old,
flipping them off like, "Hey, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
I don't know. We should find it. Fuck this guy, man.
He's like shaking them and shit.
He thought Mataro was gonna be. He was gonna like be in a wind chime more than being alive. Like what? Like what did he say?
Yeah. I don't know.
Just going there mocking them. That's all he need. He didn't really need to do that much. I mean, for God's sake, somebody can go take a selfie in front of Auschwitz these days, and they get ridiculed. Big time.
Hey, buddy. Do you remember the Pacific jobs? Okay. I think that any American can go over there and say whatever they want after they did what they did to us in the Pacific. They ate babies and shit, dude.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. No.
What are we talking? Are we talking about Vietnam?
Yeah, the Japanese.
That's okay. It's different.
That was not Vietnam. World War II. Auschwitz was not around in Vietnam, or at least
different places,
think
different wars, but it's fine.
Yeah. Shout out Cambodia.
We talking Desert Storm?
Hey, I know someone who's in Desert Storm. They're listening right now. Don't fuck around.
Right now?
Right now. They're listening.
He doesn't know it's over?
No, but he's not still there.
Okay.
And he's a Viking, and he's my personal bodyguard. So,
oh my God. Speaking of which, like,
it's going to sound a little crazy. Viking. My God.
Viking mythology and Egyptian mythology are really coming together right now. And when we said Desert Storm, I remember so many of oh my God, how do I even go about this? Hold on, slow down, Chop, slow down. What I'm trying to say is giants are real, and they're about to come back here sometime soon.
What if I were to tell you? I don't know if you'd do it. I could get someone that we can interview that has served, and it wasn't Desert Storm. I'm a fucking idiot and Canadian, so don't blame me. It was he served in Iraq and had some rumblings of some giant activity near Afghanistan. What would,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Giant?
But the way that this person's told me the story before, and trust me, I got a huge bullshit meter, bro. I don't like when Quad calls in. I don't know if you guys know this. That's actually Brady. That's actually Brady calling in. You get nothing by me. Nothing by me. But this guy, I don't know, man. But we'll see.
If you get these people together, do they like sync up like women? What is happening right now?
He's a big fan of this show, so I'd watch it.
So.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's a big fan of the show, so I watch your mouth. But I've said too much. I don't want to get.
I've heard that story too, and it's the same thing. I have a big bullshit monitor because of the conspiracy days. Like you always, you stop that, Corp. You stop that. You don't sell already. It's not time to sell out.
Seriously, Illuminati, call me. I hate my team. My team's stupid. You know what I'm saying? My team fuck shit up.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, I've heard the story too. It sounds
the
like
Earth is flat, and there are desert giants. Sand giants?
No, desert, sand, cave giants. One of the other, whatever you want to call them.
Related to genies, Corn.
You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
The joke will be on you.
Yeah. No, the Giants are in Afghanistan, aren't they? Yes. That's what I meant by Iraq. Listen, I'm a bad brown person. You know what I'm saying? Red M&M, blue M&M, somewhere in there. All the same color in the end.
Well,
Afghanistan Giants. Yeah, thank you.
Oof. 26-44. Giants? You don't think we wouldn't have seen them at this point, dude?
Oh, we did. We totally did. But we just pretended to forget about them.
What the fuck does that mean? Pretended to forget about them?
Thank you.
Like, there's a bunch of people that know about them and that knew about them, but they pretend that they don't exist so that the rest of us don't freak out.
Don't make me call my fucking mother. I'll call my mom. She's been here for 45 years. It sounds like she got here yesterday. Okay? How dare you?
And what, she's going to tell us about the goddamn Giants?
No, you can just tell I'm brown by talking to my mom.
Oh, okay.
This is how they did it. I swear to God, this is how this makes more sense than the history they give us.
Giants make more sense.
Yeah, because giants have been in mythology, almost every single mythology ever. And like, why? Why is that? Why are we all making up the same story? Because they all saw them in the past and they pretended to ignore them.
Something to do with the Great Fire. Before the Great Fire, there was a lot more oxygen in the world because you have a lot more oxygen. You're a lot bigger creatures. So the creatures are bigger, so it's natural. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but you're disclaiming science and then trying to bring its practices into your argument.
Correct. Science is a fraud, but I will use it when I need it.
Then
science does not exist.
This is how science works. You use it to your advantage. That's how it was invented. Right?
I'm an ear of corn. Fucking ear of corn.
Yeah.
I love it.
No wonder you're single.
Giants.
Hey, it's better than.
This is my second date talk as well. So it's like, you definitely think we're on a ball spinning through infinity, right?
At a fucking Panera. Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
Hey, that's where I met my wife. Was at a Panera.
For real?
Was
I
it?
bet. Panera's amazing. Oh, like in line? How? Tell us. Call around here. Never mind.
No call.
Oh.
My favorite was when you put the Uber delivery driver, Uber Eats delivery driver on there. That was my favorite.
Who did?
You did. When they were at the door and you accidentally answered. You don't remember that?
Oh, that's not good.
That was funny.
No.
Mandy Diff saying, Chops might be right. Saying the Nephilims. Yes, that is one of them. Absolutely. But like the Christians, Vikings, Egyptians, they all had some type of giants. in there, just like dragons. Dragons also existed, and elves.
I like my hot dogs with some retardees and relish.
Fuck you with your goblin condiments.
I want to hit you with a stick so fucking bad, dude.
Have you?
Ditto. What's fun, Granny, is that as much as you think as much as you want to hit me with a stick for being wrong, I want to do the same thing. It's like, why can't you see it? Why? But it's your journey. I can't tell you you're wrong.
Okay,
you can't tell me I'm wrong.
Because you just said that elves and genies and fucking whatever else you said was fucking real. Why? I haven't seen one of them motherfuckers. I've been in the woods a bunch of times.
Have you ever seen bacteria with your own eyes?
No, but I have seen it under a microscope.
Whoa. You've never seen bacteria with your own eyes, but it does exist.
Yeah, it was with my own eye through a microscope. Yes.
What if you didn't have the microscope? Sorry, Corp.
Then I guess I'm not seeing the small motherfucker. Then am I?
Now, one day we're going to have a microscope that will let you see giants, dragons, and elves. But until you get that,
a microscope that lets you see giants, Granny, won't that be grand?
It's called drugs, guys.
Fuck
you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's no one telling the right drugs.
These beings are interdimensional. We can't see them because they're right in front of us, and we can't get on the right hertz. It's a radio thing.
He is.
God, I don't want to beat him so bad for not understanding this.
Over fucking pass. He's gonna be holding a sign under an overpass eventually.
No. Beyond
some of them overpasses, they've got like walkway areas that have floors, and you can set up like shacks in there.
Now hear me out. They've got giant pigeons that the world hasn't seen yet.
Well, you don't
These
have
fucking pigeons. They're enormous.
Yo, legit. These.
What?
These what?
These what?
These. Something I say. It's short for decent. These.
Don't you come in here with your fucking slang.
I'm hip like that, bro. Look at this. Look at how I'm wearing this toque.
No.
That does irritate me now that I look at it.
My toque?
A what? What are you calling it?
A toque.
A toque. What do you guys call it?
What the fuck is a toque?
That's what this fucking.
That's a beanie, dude.
It's a beanie.
It's a beanie or a toboggan.
Okay, where's the Astrobot? I need Astrobot here. I need a Canadian. You guys are fucking out to lunch. Don't tell us about what these hats are called. It's this hat.
What is the purpose of it?
What's it short for? Toque. What is it?
2K. No, I made that up. It's
Wait a minute. Okay, hold on a second.
Go look it up. TOQUE. TOQUE. Real word. Canadian beanie. A beanie's like very specifically to us, like one that like is like almost the shape of your head. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the smaller toques that are just.
I looked up toque, and I'm gonna read to you. Actually, you know what? No, you can read this. Hold on.
Like a beanie like thing. Well, I say okay. It's still a toque.
You said TOKUE.
Hold on, Chops. I'm about to share the
TOQUE.
Chops. I'm about to share screen. XCORP, could you tell me what this
I'll read it. Okay.
definition is?
A woman's small hat, typically having a narrow, closely turned up brim. No, that's crazy. Well, actually, I know what they're talking about, but no. You know what I mean? Small cap or bonnet. There it is. Canadian. How about you read that last one, asshole? Thank you. Oh, I got it. How about this? A close-fitted knitted hat, often with a tassel or pom-pom on the top. Pom-pom one's over there.
A woman.
It's a beanie.
Small hat.
I don't see the word beanie anywhere there, but yeah, okay.
Well, you don't have a fucking poof ball on the top of it.
Well, it says typically, it doesn't say always.
Look up the definition of a beanie.
Okay.
I think toques come over down your fucking ears too.
I got one of those as well.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
A beanie doesn't have the flap. That never mind. No, he's got the flap. He's got the flap. Never mind.
I'm flapping.
The beanie has the flap.
Yeah, I was about to say the only difference is the beanie has a little flap where you can bring it down. But then I looked at Corpse and nope, he still has the flap.
A beanie is a small, round, tight-fitting skull cap that fits the crown of the head.
These have more pom-poms on them. These ones? I guess this is kind of more of a what they're referring to as a toque. Has little like ear flaps. You know
That's 100% a toboggan. I think it's probably short for toboggan.
Toboggan's what you go down the hill with, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. That's called a sled.
You go with these? Yeah, this is for your ears. These are nice. I love a good toque. I've always called it a toque. Shout out to Tiff with 3F. She's not even Canadian, but she's cool.
Head like.
What brought this on?
Oh, someone shit talked my hat. You know what I'm saying?
No. The fucking timer.
I just thought of it before the show. And I was like, this will remind me.
How fucking high are you at this point?
Oh my God. I haven't smoked weed yet. This is the problem. I'm like getting aggravated. But you guys saying beanie? It's because I'm not high.
I gotta take a brief break myself. I will be right.
What did he say?
Oh, same.
He's got a what?
I have no idea.
Be right back.
So I put a motor on the kayak yesterday, Granny.
Did you?
Yeah. I haven't taken it out yet, but put a motor on it, and I'm going to try putting, because I've had some weight in the back, I'm going to try putting the battery up front, because it's like 45 pounds.
Yeah.
And I think it'll work.
You a strong swimmer?
Oh, I can't. No, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. When this bitch ends up at the bottom of the fucking boat, dog, just to make sure you're all right.
I did have to drill a 6-inch hole in the fucking boat to put the motor on, but I'm sure it'll all work out.
Just start sinking.
You need to seal that with maybe some like silicone or something that's easy to dig out.
Should probably seal something there though, for sure.
Well, I'll put a hatch there.
You just let it ride, yeah. Put a toque in it.
I installed a hatch. I put a silicone bead around it, and it's got a gasket on the door, so
should be all right.
Should be good.
I took up.
Is that on the? That's on the kayak.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. To hell with paddling, right? Plus, you can sneak up on them a lot easier.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I need to rig up a intricate Home Alone style system of strings and cords so that I can steer. But
like Mr. Bean?
Kind of. Yeah, actually, yes, very much like that.
Mr. Bean's the greatest, bro.
I never got it, man.
Oh,
I
man.
never got on the Mr. Bean stick.
On this one episode, he goes to like a sale, right? And he's trying to get some stuff, but he's got this little tiny car. So he's like, how the fuck am I going to get this big old chair home? He got like one of those like single chairs. So he puts it on the top of his car, and then he uses like strings to fucking, and he sits on the chair on the top of his car, and he uses strings to fucking drive. Oh, man.
Steering with the string looped around to the steering wheel.
Yeah. And like a brick to the gas.
Oh, and the all right, the coolest thing to me is he's a major car enthusiast, and that was real. Like he did that. That was an actual stunt that he did.
That's fucking super cool.
Yeah. There was no real rigging to that. It was an actual vehicle that he was steering from a recliner with a string.
That's incredible. Great recliner too. I'd take that.
Yeah.
Calling the picture and you're like, I'm gonna rig this up to my kayak. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be like that. It'll I'll put some wings out on the left and right side of the trolling motors shaft, and then I should be able to just pull one way and it goes one way and pull the other, and opposite thing happens.
Is he holding a mop?
It looks like it. I can't think of what else it could be, to be honest. But it looks like a really
was a
thin
mop.
stick.
It was a mop. I think that's what he was using to control the pedals, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I thought it was the sound thing at first from from the show, but I think I remember it being a mop that he was using to do something. I can't remember what, but I remember him having something.
If the multiverse is real and there's like infinite all that shit, you know, there's at least a few where he had a crash during this stunt and that was his end. How fucking terrible would it have been if he'd had like a head on while he's buckled into a recliner on the roof?
To ironically that 3-wheeler. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a 3-wheeler, and that's his end. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, it'd fuck you up pretty good, I think, man.
And fucking Aiden Ross takes his place. Oh, I hate that timeline.
What if there was a universe where this is just how people drove? Everybody just drove on top of their car.
I like that. Okay.
On a recliner.
There probably would be. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking airbag.
Yeah. Shout out Ralph Nader.
Is he the one that invented those?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a big his friend got crippled up when he was a kid, and then he did the seatbelts and airbags, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck you.
What was that, Corp?
Nothing. That one's the worst one yet. Well, no, I guess not really. Let's change the subject. Paul Walker, hey? Ooh.
From Fast and the Furious?
He died. He wasn't crippled, he died.
Yeah.
In a car accident. Yeah, I was wondering.
Burnt the fuck up.
Fucking, were we just shouting out people who died in car accidents? Let's fucking go Princess Di, man. I know you know a lot about her.
Shout out to Princess Di. R.I.P. that, as the kids say.
Sonny Bono.
Nah, I'm gonna shout nobody out skiing, man.
Well, it's a vehicle.
I don't know.
Vehicles. Okay, that's weird.
Shout out Ian Stewart.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Ian Stewart?
Shout out to Danny Heatley. Well, actually, he killed someone with his car. Shout out to whoever Danny Heatley killed with his car. Hockey player.
Chops, you know any sport people
that killed people or died?
Yeah,
there's a handful, actually. Not by name, though. I've only heard their stories.
I'll start. O.J. Simpson.
Shout out to O.J.
I think it's the only one anybody else would be able to name.
OG, they call him.
That's all we got. You guys want to check out Thailand for a second?
Aaron Hernandez. Come on. That was late, but I got it.
There you go.
Yes, whatever you said, Chops. Yes. Absolutely, I do.
I'm very confused what's going on, and I need it explained.
All right, let's be
like, is this a red light district? Is there just a bunch of clubs in Thailand?
Oh, those are horror shops. Yeah,
it's Exotica. So,
those are horror.
Those are horrors. It almost makes me think that there's a dance competition going on because they're in different pods where they're all dressed alike. You'll see 5 of them wearing a red dress, lingering around, and 6 blue dresses, and a gaggle of black dress bitches. Yeah, look, it just looks like they're a bunch of purple bottom, white tops. Like, is that are these different businesses and their business has a uniform?
That's what I want to try to figure out. Is this something that's, okay, it's either this is something that happens every day, which it's like it's blows my mind if this is how many hookers are
Shout out to Horde.
out there. Shout out to Horde. If I think it's just an event. Like everybody got together, their best
That's definitely a shit pumping truck right in front of us this whole time. Imagine how much hooker shit that thing's got in it right now.
What is that?
A vat.
So you're saying this is you think this is an annual whore off, and there are teams of whores potentially. That's what you're saying. Yeah, okay. No, I like it.
It's like a convention.
I picture when like the streets are dead that they have like fucking West Side Story dance offs and they get fucking heated. People die and shit. You know what I mean? That's what I picture. This is wild. But having been to a red light district myself, not in Asia, they look like they're whores. You know what I mean?
I don't think she's a natural blonde.
There can't be that many. I've never seen so many sex workers in just one area in my life.
Well, like you said, it's a whore off.
Gotta
be. They gathered.
But due to the fact that all of those are brick and mortar businesses that look like they're staying still, probably there every day. You know what I mean? At least 6 days a week.
Out of here, man.
Yeah, I'm really starting to feel like that these are all individual businesses and these women work for the business.
Nimrod going full screen, please.
And this is not a event.
See,
this is just,
they're trying to pull them in.
Thailand.
See that pulling trick right here, Chops? This is what gives them away as whores. You know what I'm saying?
What is the pull-in trick? Can't you just let go? If they try,
but like they're trying to get you in and go, "Hey, Mister."
You don't want to be rude, Chops. A nice, pretty lady's trying to pull you inside and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
God, we're so easy.
We literally are.
All right, so you guys going team blue, team red, or we going team black here? Let's take a look at the teams.
This lady's too aggressive. Back off. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Team
maybe team black. Great start. Not so great of an end. Not so great of an end. But great
team
start.
orange is only one participant, and she's gone. Going up to team red.
I like that hard to get from the orange, though. You know what I mean? Kind of nice. Like, fuck, why do you want me to get in there? And you just don't give away to anyone, do you? Okay.
Here comes
Are these like dojos now?
She looks like she's 90.
I think I found one that's very questionable. This one, white shorts.
Oh,
man, woman.
You thinking lady boy? Ooh,
yeah,
good catch.
Now let's be honest. 50% of them might be lady boys, but this one in particular is very, very lady boy like.
I mean, they procreate. They do have women.
Oh, sure, yeah, but Thailand has this shtick for some reason.
Yeah, they're known.
Isn't Thailand connected to China?
Could be.
Isn't it an island? I thought it was an island.
I don't want to say anything. I don't know. All I know is China do as well, and we accept their rule.
I think they did some fancy gerrymandering.
Yeah, they were killing babies and shit. They still came out like 8.4 billion a clip, dude. That's nuts.
I just like that one in denim.
That's Taiwan you're thinking of, by the way, you racist. God, I was so good to confidently tell you that.
But you had to look it up.
Until I took a random comment in our chat. It was like Taiwan. Yeah, that's Taiwan, idiot. I don't even know. But like I figured
Fuck
it was
that
Taiwan.
puppet, man. Don't read his comments.
The sex disease has got to be running rampant here, right?
The sex disease?
Yeah.
The sex disease. Like the number one one?
These sex diseases.
I'll take team purple and white.
Yeah, team purple and white wasn't.
Can we go back? Do you mind? I actually missed that. Okay. No. See team black right in the beginning here. Hold on. Like, no, that's too late. We're done with team black. It was right at the beginning.
Finding the purple. Well, you said purple. And,
right there. Okay.
There's purple, white. Give it a second.
What kind of fucking jersey is that woman in?
The Marlins.
It wasn't that. No, it wasn't like the Marlins should have won jersey. Some kind of like.
If somebody going, here's your popcorn, here, peanuts, get your popcorn, here's the peanuts.
I assure you, this is some kind of sea creature's fucking remains in that basket, and you buy that.
Get your condoms, get your condoms. Don't walk out with the syphilis.
Salted sea urchins. Ugh.
Live octopus here.
There's only one way to get your jaws rumbling. That is raw octopus.
Live birds in an egg. Live birds. Oh, I know that shit that they do. You see that shit? Ugh.
Gutter oil.
Team Black held out for me. It's not this lady. She actually annoys me, but like third one, like the second one in, maybe right here, the one just stepped forward with my mother, maybe, I don't know. They're probably all dudes.
Why is the street so wet?
Like right behind this one. You know what I'm saying? This lady kind of looks like a Asian Kim Kardashian on the right, but like this is a dude for sure. His name was Michael.
That one right there?
Right there.
Yeah. The sideways grin, you can always tell. She looks like the Joker a little bit.
Okay, how many people do you think that you have to have sex with in order to make like
hit like
a wage? Oh, hit that like. In order to make like a wage, like how many people do you have to have sex with every day? I would hope just one. And you're
I
good to
mean, you get one rich or one poor, or one, or 100 poors, you know.
That's a question of love, John.
You can't answer that without knowing what kind of assets you're offering up.
How good they are
Yeah,
at their jobs.
You got to be able to
You
price
get
merchandise.
one fucking rich guy to fall in love with you.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
gotta really do some mouth stuff.
Or you take your wang out and grab a
Okay,
picture of
yeah.
it. Blackmail. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
options.
Or have a dick and the best look on the street.
Rock that cock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to cocks.
So we're gonna go with more than two. Let's say you're not really good at your job. What's it taking? 5, 6?
That 40, 50. $5 a pop.
Terrible.
Oh my God.
First off, this is all subjective on like quality of life, what they need for a living. You know what I mean? What the payment is. But
How are
like,
you not good at being a whore? Do you not wash your ass?
well, in this case, it's actually a little bit more difficult because of the amount of selection. Let's call it supply and demand. You know what I'm saying?
Oversaturated.
Yeah, it's oversaturated market. So it's like if you're not good at your job and it shows, like this lady, a little aggressive, fuck off. It's like, yeah, she's getting a little desperate. I'm in sales. I know desperate sales when I see it. That's fucking bitch. I gotta eat today. Oh, that's it. Oh,
that was a dick grab.
That was a dick grab, bro. That was a dick grab, right?
What? That's low.
There. Oh,
yeah.
Because they're up high on a cart, so that's a dick grab, man.
Now, what's going on here with the lady on the left? Is she selling skimpy wear as this is going?
Who? The one walking?
Yeah.
What is that? A delousing machine in front of them? Why's it got a hose on it?
I think it's a shit machine.
You think? You sure they just don't come spray these bitches down like twice a day?
I think it's a shit pumper, but yeah, it could be disinfecting them.
Great input from the chat here. Sucker got had said I couldn't do sex work. Can't just bang any old gross dude that comes around. Whew. Can you imagine just like it? And this is you have to sex with this person now. It's like, oh my God. Anything. Even on the lady side, man. Like just anyone just shows up and you're like, do it. You're like, God, that's crazy.
You wouldn't bang an old lady for money?
Like that's what I mean. Like you don't get a choice on who that person is. Like it's just like you have to. Like you know, in these cases, it's just like you go back with what you take. So it's like that. What if that old lady like had a fucking vagina that looked like a fucking old dried up Venus flytrap, and you're just like,
Christ. I got
like,
willpower,
here's an extra
brother.
300 to go down and eat that. You're like, you're like, oh, it's like here's an extra 1,000. What's it gonna take? And you're like, oh, like, that'd be just wild, bro. Just wild. I don't know.
You couldn't do it.
Not saying I couldn't do it. I'm just trying to get the price up.
How much a year would it cost for you to fuck an old lady?
$250.
Talking salary?
$250,000? You're talking quarter mil here?
$250,000, yeah. Pretty happy with that.
And you just do whatever she asks?
Okay, maybe half. Maybe half. We'll go up on that. That's crazy. Yeah, half. I'm happy with that.
The check always fucking lands, though, man. You know,
I'm happy with that. Anything she wants, yeah, $500,000, anything. That's what I mean. I'll fucking suck her toes, bro. $500,000. Come on, a year.
Oh shit!
Fuck
Half a
that.
mil
No,
a
there's
year, bro.
No, fuck that,
I don't,
dude.
I don't give a
No.
fuck. Do you know how much, bro? I could do this show without caring about anything else.
Quality of life, though. You're going to be thinking about it. You're never going to be able to sleep. No, hold on, drugs.
Yeah, but you'd
Yeah.
come on and just sob for hours.
Do you know the quality of drugs you're hitting at $500,000 a year? You know what I'm saying? You're living a different life, bro. I don't even notice those colors.
I think. Listen, I think that most of the population would probably, if you were in a relationship and somebody was like, "Hey, this old lady said that all I got to do is go fuck her sometimes for a fucking $500,000 a year," I feel like some wives would be like, "Yeah, no, that sounds fine.
Dude,
to me. Just
100%.
wash your dick."
Who would not say that? Like, hey, we're gonna change our lives. It's $500,000 a year. You know what I mean? 5 years of this bitch before she dies. We're set.
If you're not
able
to live
you got to get cut in
comfortably-
the will.
Yeah, you gotta get cut in the will. You gotta
if
be
you're not
good at
able
what
to
you
live
do, though.
comfortably,
You know what I'm
then you could probably, if you have to do something drastic like that, then yeah, I could see it. But if you're living
Not that
comfortably,
drastic, really, man. Yeah, I feel
It's the
like
whole cheating
menopause has already ran a course. I said with the permission of like you, if you talked,
even with permission, I still feel like a cuck, like Aaron. That's all I would feel like.
Oh no, that would be the opposite of that. You'd be the one who's doing the actual. You're not watching anything. You know what I mean? You're getting your fucking hands dirty, and you're being the man bringing home the cheddar in the most manly way you can possibly bring home cheddar. You know what I'm saying? I think it's romantic.
I don't know.
Shout out
It's just
to
like
old
how
lady
a
romance.
lot of people couldn't date like a escort. Just statistically, I don't think it's hard. Yeah, I don't think so. There's just nothing.
To date an escort?
Yeah.
Statistically, though.
It's easy to date them. You just pay them.
Yeah, actually, statistically, Chops, it's easy.
You call them all the time.
Literally, statistically.
But to be
I would actually make
the
that.
one dating, I think you know what I mean.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Shout out to Luigi, $4.99. Even the corniest idea can grow with the greatest if they're planted right. I like it.
That's right. We do. I don't even know what the hell it's called. A quote of the day type of thing at the end of the show on Skeptical Robot. I think that was
minute 30 on that timer.
minute 30.
Yeah, is that what it's close to?
I'd reset it. It's going to chime on the 15-minute markers.
Okay. Thank God.
We got 13 minutes and 13 seconds left.
I've been keeping up with it.
Thank you. Takes a village.
It does.
Steve J says, I disagree with XCORP. Bricklaying while fishing and smoking a cigar is the most manly way to bring home the cheddar. Bricklaying while fishing and smoking a cigar.
That's impressive. Yeah.
How do you lay bricks while you're fishing?
You just throw them in the water. You just throw them in the water.
No. I guess if you're building a brick house on a lake, you can cast out and then go work on the bricks and then check the bait every now and then. I think you're right, Chops.
Hell yeah. What am I right about?
Yeah, I suppose. Not a lot of brick houses on houseboats. You know, they usually use lighter shit.
Shout out to Chris Mack here doing some incredible mathematics. It is why I had the second guess there and then was like, you know what? We better bump that up to $500,000. But I do see where you're coming from. But you'd imagine you'd maybe negotiate some terms. You know what I'm saying? Contract terms. Like, hey, if I'm in the middle of ABC, chill.
Shout out to
tell how
fucking
badly
Phoenix
I hate my
Suns.
job. Yeah.
Core.
I don't say that. Don't awe me, man. Fucking everybody hates their goddamn job. Like, it's fucking means to an end. But
not if you work in pizza, then you only hate it sometimes.
Chops pizza. I'm fucking starving. Chops, I actually take back what you said. You remember when you said time goes incredibly slow for 2 hours a day? Yeah, I get it.
See?
Watch this shit go
This is your 5 o'clock.
This hour seemed like 9. I think it's because of the fucking 2 genies. I told you it was the genie relations, dude.
No, I told you time slows down at certain times for some people. It's going pretty fast for me, but just because it's on y'all's matrix, it's going.
Chops, did you
weird
move
for
up higher in altitude recently?
Tip?
There was one of those people. I can't remember what his name is right now. He has some book, but he's like Stephen Hawking adjacent, right? He can walk and shit, but he's just smart. But he was talking about how time moves slower up in the mountains, like physical time, and I didn't get his thesis at the time, but I don't know.
It is colder here, so I'm going to assume
I promise
that we're
you
a
a
little bit
watch
higher.
works the same, no matter where you're at.
Pardon?
On this planet.
So,
So-
yeah. That's why I didn't get it.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
You're talking to Chops about topography. Like what?
That's a fun word.
Chops, you fuck with maps?
Hell no. I like to sometimes. I like to look at them, but not understand them.
They're just the pictures and shapes mostly.
Yes.
Do it for you.
Especially the lines. Like if you look from space, those lines don't exist.
No. Every time I look from space, they're not there.
So where'd they come from? Who designed those lines? It drives me nuts. They're so accurate.
I don't know. I think they're man-made.
Well, yeah, but like they haven't changed in so long.
Haven't they?
Haven't they? Have they changed? When was the last time somebody conquered somebody?
Canada.
Almost. Did you say Ukraine?
Canada beat some Indians out. I think that was the last group that got conquered.
I don't think that's true, but we'll pretend. We're like 135 something. I don't know. I can't remember our exact number, but we're over 100. There's some people in Europe that probably got fucked up during World War II. You know what I'm saying? Probably falling a little before us.
Panama.
Yeah, shout out to Panama.
Yeah.
How long?
Bananas.
How long should minnows live in a bucket? You think, Granny?
Minnows?
Yeah,
You got an aerator on that bucket?
do.
Is it a dip bucket or are you talking about just like a 5-gallon bucket?
It's a magic blender.
Probably not very long.
No,
Almost damn near instantly, I'd say they're gonna die.
it's just a foam. It's not 5 gallons, but maybe like 2.5, 3.
Okay. If it was a dip bucket, well, you don't live on a canal, do you? If you got them dipped, they'll last a week or 2, really.
What the fuck is a dip bucket?
That's the one that stays in the water
Oh,
with the current and everything. Like you have to have a current going. You can't like just put a dip bucket in a 5-gallon bucket. You need an aerator for that.
okay.
But if you live close to flowing water, you could put them in a dip bucket. They'll live for quite some time.
So they shouldn't die like within 2 hours.
No, you got bad minnows at a returner.
Yeah. I was like, this is some bullshit. This motherfucker
You get there.
float the fuck up. Like every time I look in there, there's more.
Yeah. Dead ones?
Yeah, I mean they were all swimming around when I first got the bucket, but after about an hour, down to I would say 60 to 70% were.
I
dead.
mean, here's the thing though, like why are you buying your minnows before you're going fishing?
Should I buy them after?
No, you should buy them like directly before. You don't need you don't have fucking 3-day-old minnows.
That's what I did, dude. No, what the fuck? Where'd you? How did you add that into the fucking store? I
thought it sounds like you got a fucking bucket of minnows in your garage.
No, I bought the minnows the other day and I went out fishing. And as I'm fishing, I'm having to pick out dead ones and throw them off to the side just steadily, more and more and more. I mean, I would say after about 2 hours, 60% of them were dead. After 2 hours after I bought them.
Okay. How high is your aerator turned up?
I don't know if it's got settings.
Okay. It might be too much, man. You might be over oxygenating them.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
But they just turn into bubbles, and if there's too much bubble, it just turns up. Floats
Just
up
throw the
top
dead
and-
motherfuckers out. Quit bitching about them then.
It's not possible.
It is possible. You can overrich the fucking water with oxygen.
How do you
100%.
how do you know when you've got enough fucking oxygen in your bucket?
When your minnows aren't dying 60% at a time.
Well, that's a shitty system.
Well, then how the fuck do they keep them in the bait shop? It's just science.
You can't just fucking say, "Oh, it's just science." That's like Corp saying, "I'm pretty sure the world's a disc."
No, it's
And giants
it's
exist.
science. I don't know.
Listen, I'm not saying it's anything. I'm saying it's probably not a fucking ball spinning through infinity with everything else spinning around it and spinning around other things. Fucking crazy. But you know what? Have you
tastier?
Do you mind if I give a quick shout out?
No, do it. Do it now.
I don't know if we already got this, but if we did, I'm gonna feel stupid. Shout out to Jorge, as we pronounce him.
Jorge? It's not George.
Oh, that's George. My bad. Shout out to George. Corn, you are gonna get the Titanic. Are you gonna get the Titanic Lego set?
I doubt it, because it's a big fucking set.
How long would that fucking take?
It's massive. It would take weeks.
Well, hold on. Are the is the insides like complicated too, or is it just kind of like
it's a ship on the inside too.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Damn, like layers and everything.
Yeah, like there's compartments and cabins and the boiler room and.
Can you flood it from the bottom up?
Yeah, yeah. You put it in water, it'll flood exactly like that.
That's fucking
from
cool.
the bottom
Half
up.
and shit.
At least you don't have to build that many lifeboats.
Yeah, look at there. There's the grand staircase. There's Rose and Leo fucking in the parking lot.
Do they put the guys who were against the Federal Reserve in that set?
Holy shit!
That was an Illuminati joke.
Do you know how many rich people and how much the world changed with one single ship going down? It was nuts.
It's Illuminati.
It's a lot of passion in that.
It literally was. It was the end of the world as we know it.
Almost like you've been watching the History Channel or something.
It was the end of an entire way of life for so many. And no, you just have to watch Downton Abbey. Watch that, and you'll see how many lives crumbled because of the Titanic.
So are you saying where you have all your Titanic knowledge is from Downton Abbey?
No. I've skimmed a lot of books about the Titanic. I've done a ton of research way before Downton Abbey. And even when they said in Downton Abbey, the 1912 it was in the newspaper, and I was like, oh, that's the date the Titanic sank. Lo and behold, that was like the beginning of it.
Does skimming a lot of books mean looking at the pictures?
No. So skimming for me means that I'm searching for particular information without reading the entire thing.
Okay.
So I'll go to I treat every book like it's an encyclopedia. I look for only the information I need, and then I get out of there until I need more information.
What would you say if someone let's say trustworthy like Lil Lemmy were to say he's lying? It's all Downton Abbey.
Can't prove it wrong. Can't disprove it.
God damn it, That show's porn.
It's fucking good, man. I don't know about this. Like, I don't know about after like everything else they made after that, but damn, was at least first, second, and third season fantastic.
I'm gonna take your word on that one. You know what I mean?
Oh, once you start, you can't stop.
Big into Bridgerton?
Say Bridgerton?
Bridgerton.
Oh my God, what was that?
That's a show.
No, never saw that. Never heard of it.
Granny chiming in with Chops reads books like Her Climbs Mountains Not Once.
Like
I'm
Her
not
Climbs
gonna-
Mountains. I'm confused. Almost have something there.
Could it have meant? Chops reads books like He Climbs Mountains? Maybe. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
That would make more sense. Yeah.
My lost interest with the weird European way to beat off as a kid. He used to skim his shout out to weird European beat off sessions. He used to skim his mom's romance novels and look for the parts about sex. Nice.
We all had to have an introduction sometime.
Yeah, well, everyone did their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I found my uncle's video cassette tape, and it said, I can't remember what it said on it, but I put it in because I was a snooper, and it was Bend Over Brazilian Babes, Volume 6, and I was like, fire.
What?
That like
Brazilian Babes?
Bend Over Brazilian Babes was
Brazilian.
the name of the VHS. Shout out to VHSs, by the way.
Oh man, they did so much.
Titanic was a two-parter. You know what I'm saying? Get to that, like, guy hits the propeller, gets all tense, and then it's like, please insert second VHS here. And then some motherfucker might have not rewinded the second part. So it's like the credits. You're like, yo, bitch.
I
That
would
wasn't a
go to National Geographics and try to pick out all the boobs.
That was your go-to. Nice.
Sears catalog.
You know what my actual one was WWE wrestling, bro. WWE wrestling. And then there was like DX had a tape. I look at because I was big into DX. It was like all their X-rated shit because they used to like just go to the crowd and get like chicks in the audience to flash. So shout out to D-Generation X. Oh, and like the wrestlers would show their titties sometimes, like that Jacqueline girl. Do you know who Jacqueline is? The black lady.
I remember the name. I can't think of what she looked like though.
Bolt-ons. Sable too. Oh my god, thank you.
Oh yeah.
When she came out with that fucking handprint bikini and she just had those black handprints on her tits.
Jesus.
Goodness me. I like Terry. Terry kind of looks like Terry Reynolds. She kind of looks like a fucking, like she'd be like a Karen kind of old lady mean mom. I don't know what it was. I fucking was so into that shit.
Sable was the what's the lady that she doesn't get enough credit for what she did for the wrestling industry, correct? Like she was one of the first female.
Whoa, I don't know if we can show that, but that's great. That's bolt-ons, but it was exciting for us as children.
They're covered.
I think sure.
Very bolt-on, but hey, that's what they
Completely covered. This is historical. That's Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry the King Lawler is the goddamn greatest, bro. I can hear his voice in my head when just watching this picture. That's funny.
Wow.
Sable was the first one in Playboy, right? I'm pretty sure she was. Puppies. That's what Jerry Lawler always used to say. The puppies. Muscle mommy's nips. Bro, no, that shit actually grosses me out. You know what I'm saying?
Were you into China?
No, like, that's what I mean. I did watch her pornography though for just nostalgia. You know what I mean? You grow up watching somebody. She had a little. You remember that?
Yeah.
Little, penis clit. That fucking scarred me for life.
Beefy.
She was fucking X-Pac. And that the 1, 2, 3 kid. That's what's even funnier. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents still have that on the bookshelf. It's weird.
Mine when I was growing up was Stacy Keibler.
Oh my god. Yeah.
She was a little bit. And no, sorry, she was WCW at the time, and I fucked WWE only. You know
Was it WCW? I thought
Yeah, I
it was
wrote hard. She came over to W. She definitely came over, but I'm pretty sure she started on the other company because I didn't hear about her till like she came out with like that Tori Wilson, who was also kind of hot. You can write Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler. They came out together. Keibler, like the elf.
The ladies that wrestle nowadays, it's really impressive how much they're not only allowed to do but able to do.
Really, it feels. I was thinking it feels like they're more restricted nowadays, like old school.
Really,
old school 90s wrestling. I mean, they were ripping tops off and shit.
Oh, so okay. Here's my take on it. So, restricted as in like they had to play the woman role. They weren't able to do a whole bunch of fancy acrobatic tricks like the men were able to do. But now they don't have to. They don't have to be just the female role, like the I guess like the
the damsel in distress or like the manager type thing. They're more able to be female athletes now, and before they were just like,
It's not that they weren't physically able to. It's like I think that they weren't encouraged to.
Yeah, sexism. I don't even know how to pronounce it because I don't believe in it. Ran rampant back then, and Vince McMahon was able to just live out his fantasies. But speaking of Vince McMahon, speaking of fantasies, I can't believe I forgot the lady who got slopped. The first girl I masturbated to in the WWE, Sunny. Oh my God, Mike Raghabit, you're a fucking legend, bro. Sunny got slopped. God damn it. No, not to that scene, by the way, just for you perverts out there. But I had, this is how crazy it used to be to masturbate. This is going to age myself. I printed out a picture. This is recent, Chops, if you don't mind. This is recent-ish. Little thank you. When she was with, who's that guy? The fucking two brothers, Skip and something else. The Hollies. I couldn't tell you. Anyways, I printed out a picture of Sunny, folded it up in my Pokemon Game Boy. Like, you know how Pokemon came in like that cardboard square thing? I folded up the picture, put it in there, and then I'd fucking spank it to a piece of paper.
I do not remember this chick.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Was that her too?
Yep. Yes and yes. Both. I think the other ones are like after wrestling because she's looking a little older in them, but she's just a little. But there's
I do remember this. Not only do I remember this her, but I remember this look. This is where like Jennifer Love Hewitt was huge back then too, and there was something about the whole innocent pretty look.
Jennifer Love Hewitt in Heartbreakers. It's this.
Are you holding a banana?
I am. This is either in my dick or this is banana. And I orange is weirdly, but I'm fucking getting hungry. Don't be weird. Chop said banana earlier, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, she is very girl next door.
Yeah, but like
that's what it is. Yeah,
but at the same time, her like, I don't know if anyone's ever seen these weird people on these porn sites that do these jerk off instructions, but kind of like talk down to you in like a humiliating way. It's I heard about someone was telling me about it, and they said Sunny's like kind of like that, and she like just like kind of would like humiliate, you know what I'm saying? You'll never get me type shit, you know, and then that type of shit.
Yeah.
But like in wrestling, and then when she got slopped, it was kind of what was the Vince McMahon.
When you say slopped, what exactly is that?
Yeah, how do you slop a bitch?
Oh. Listen, I don't know if we're allowed to watch it because of WWE copyrights, but there was wrestling's all about roles, right? Little plays. So there was a guy who played a pig farmer at the time, and his name was something. They were the Hillbillies. Couldn't tell you. Cleanest? No, I couldn't tell you. Anyways, he used to bring a bucket of slop that would just be pig slop that he'd feed to the pigs, and he'd leave it at the ring, and then he would throw it on some of his opponents at the end of the thing. So the story that went behind this was they were gonna slop Sunny that night, and everybody in the backstage knew about it. So guys would like come in there and like spit in there and shit, and people did some nasty shit.
Yeah, dude.
And then they
yeah.
slopped her with it on live
It was
TV.
bad. It was definitely a payback moment. Like she did. I'm sorry, payback is not the right word, but somebody was trying to get at her for something, and was it Vince? Was it his idea because of all the texting and everything that was going on?
Well, I don't know. It's just like I thought it was like a sexual fantasy that he like when he read all those texts. It was like I don't know. I don't know too much about the backstory about it. I just know like that was Vince wanted to probably do. Yeah. But if anyone does know about that, let me know about that because I
got no idea.
Steve J.
When was the last time you slopped somebody?
Who's that? Corp?
No.
Yeah.
Or me? No.
Both.
I don't like it. I mean, I don't do it.
Steve J. says Blair White has that girl next door look.
Who's Blair White?
This hot Republican chick.
Okay.
Google her.
I'm trying to find my Google right now, but everything's. I've got a banana in my hand. I'm trying to find a non-weird way to eat this. You know what I mean? It's just
can't be a real picture, but
just eat it all in one bite.
That's weirder. You know what I mean? That's.
Put the rumors to bed.
Your dick.
Is this a politician?
That's she's very active in political stuff. I don't know. I mean, she's not a politician, but she
okay. I
follows
was
it.
about to say, what's the difference?
She doesn't hold a seat anywhere, I guess.
She's a correspondent.
Yeah, some shit like that.
There you go.
And she's got a dick.
We still at the one fish?
One fish?
Two fish?
How many times?
The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
How many times? How many times have you been out and caught one fish? Now you're moving to minnows. Night crawlers work, bro.
Twice. I've caught I caught one, and it's always the first cat. Why the fuck are we talking about fishing again?
I don't know. Granny's lost.
It's always just the first cast catches a fucking fish, and then nothing the rest of the day.
They alert their friends.
Yeah, I go to like 3 different lakes though.
Oh, that's just bad luck.
Yeah.
Have you tried doing a rain dance?
Yes.
Unlucky.
Well, why don't you just do a fish dance if you're going to do a dance?
That's bad luck. Yeah. A fish dance. Oh, you know what? I actually have never heard of the fish dance versus the rain dance because I don't eat fish, right? I've never been fishing, so
there's a dance for everything.
Jesus,
Can you show us a fish dance?
Yeah, please, Josh.
No, I got to rehearse. I don't know. I can't remember the steps.
No, the spontaneity of it's what makes it work, Chops.
Is that what makes it do it?
But yeah, each rain dance is unique like a fingerprint.
Imagine if I start dancing and like an actual fish just falls from the fucking roof, and then
there's only one way to fucking find out. Get a dance.
I would Alt F4 this stream and start praying to Jesus or any of them. You know what I mean? I'm thinking whichever one of you is listening, I don't care. I'm on your team. I got you. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did you drop a fish from Chops the Sky?
I'm even looking for the fish dance. See if there's like a meme or something. Unfortunately, there is, and
you're gonna share it, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm going to. I'm just making double sure there's not like a random ass or titty pop out of nowhere. Never know.
Thank you for vetting.
It's a terrible color pants on that guy.
What?
Just so we don't get copyrighted. It is a thing.
The fuck's he doing?
He's doing the fish. It's the fish dance.
The fuck he is. The chicks are doing the the
Whatever timeline this is on, I don't like it.
You mean
You know what I mean?
the chick? It's the same person. Why does he have a belt now?
He's a
Oh
champ.
boy. Thanks,
You know,
Chops.
there was a
This
yeah,
is
you're welcome.
not something that I ever wanted to view.
And we were looking at Mike Tyson's ass cheeks earlier.
Mhm.
But that's Tyson. This guy needs some.
Let's go back to black people eating cinnamon.
Please, yeah. Actually, let's do the one chip this time.
Actually, I would be interested in that.
What? All right, well, let's fucking give her a fucking shake then. Here we go.
Listen, as long as we don't go back to that fucking diaper shit ever,
This is gonna
next
take
time
a
that
while.
happens, I'm
I'll be right
walking. You know what I mean? We ever get to that diaper shit again, I'm out. That was the
Dude, the
worst.
diaper one was informative.
No. That mental illness gets away with too much, and nobody checks mental illness at the door. That's what I got.
I
from
know,
that.
but what's the harm in watching it?
It made me physically angry, and then fucking did not want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt, oh my gosh, I don't watch TV, bro, because it feel like it wastes my, like, that shit was wild. And just everyone letting it happen made me, like, you know what I'm saying? I felt bad and shit. That was
Just
crazy.
microwaving them and electrocuting them.
Yeah, he's like, hey, and everyone's just like, hey, let's put this on the internet and fucking film them more and tell me you should do more. Because what?
How has he not burnt the fucking place down? Doing shit like
Me?
Yeah,
you too.
we are actually allegorically talking about you.
I got it.
So what are you, a bear today?
I am a bear today, yeah.
Every other day?
It's
More
been the
calendar
last
and
2
otter.
days. It's been the last 2 days. I went to work both mornings, then I came. It's been cold, man. It's
Hit
like
like.
6 degrees. Hit like, everybody. We got a timer.
Shout out the timers. I love stupid humor. It's my favorite. You know what I mean? It's my favorite. Oh, will this show be saved to your channel or deleted? It's a great question. Or banned? We don't know.
Oh, someone said that.
Good news, everybody. He just released another video of him one chip challenging black people.
Yeah. And the crowd goes wild.
We'll be on Patreon.
Not playing the whole thing.
What? It's probably only like an hour and a half.
$10 he doesn't even play it at all. I think I'm winning already.
Again. I enjoy watching it, and you have to hit the highlights.
Are we really not
Not
gonna
all
watch
black
it?
people. No, fuck that. No. No,
Oh,
Chance.
shit.
No.
I win.
It's like, yeah,
Nice.
if that's what you need.
I didn't mean it. That was awesome. Holy shit.
Are we
$10 Granny doesn't leave the show right now. Oh, it doesn't work for everything.
Wow. I don't think that's how bets work either. You have to have an agreement.
1 of 4? You bet Granny it was me. That was, you know what I mean? That's out. You're out. You lost. That one's crazy. It was, you didn't see that coming. Hey, Corn. You know
Hey,
what I
Corn.
miss?
What's that, Corp?
Wendy's call-ins. You know what I mean? Wendy used to call in and pitch her show every night.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a thing that's been missing, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she don't love us no more.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder whose fucking fault that would be.
Probably the guy that won't let me go on there anymore.
You know she's gonna hear that and think it's
Granny.
actually true.
Granny had a problem with me going on her network. He said I was oversaturating the market. If I'm
You heard
over
it here
there,
first.
what's the benefit of people why would people tune in here? So, okay, man, fine. Granny, if you need me to stop associating with Wendy, I can, but it's a little fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy that he asked that directly.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even beat around the bush.
No.
It was more of a demand.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. There's that.
You guys ever peel your oranges like an elephant?
How do elephants
Define.
peel oranges?
Yeah, just like one false swoop. You know what I'm saying? So you just fucking start peeling it around, and you just get both sides of it, and it kind of looks like an elephant. You know what I mean? So, nobody.
That looks like a dick and balls.
What?
That looks like a dick and balls.
Yeah, put it on your bridge of your nose.
What we used to. This is what we used to do in school. Yeah, just fucking throw this everywhere. Just dick and balls everywhere.
Y'all never put that together, that it looked like a cock and balls.
Of course we did. That's why we did it back in school. But we'd say elephant to stay out of trouble. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. What? It's an elephant. What? They're like, that's not what. You're like, what?
I've never seen it peeled that way.
But honestly, it's actually a really efficient way to peel, because you just like peel it like right down the middle, and then you just peel both sides. So it's like, and easy cleanup. One peel.
Boom. New segment. Food tips with Corp.
This is actually it. This is one and done. If you weren't here today, you missed out. Shout out to.
Have y'all ever taken the top of a pop top can with the little tab? You take the tab off, and you can like dig it into your fucking skin and flick that bitch like forever.
Oh, that sounds fun.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Of course I don't.
What is that called? Tab flapping?
Tab flicking, maybe?
Where are you sticking the tab?
You take it on your finger. You stick it into that like finger skin right there.
Under your fingernail?
And then what?
Your cuticle?
Yeah. Yeah, the cuticle.
How the fuck are you sticking
something wrong with you?
You're sticking a Coke tab in your cuticle? Under it?
Yeah, to get heat on it. So you can flick it, dude. You can flick them like 100 feet. It's pretty badass, dude.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? That makes me.
I got some
that is what
pretty
I'm
fucked
thinking.
up cuticles.
I bet.
You've never done this. Hold on.
Put
I'll
something in between my fingernail and my skin. No, I have not.
Nobody's ever needed to like dig something into their skin in order to do that.
I think that's in the movie Saw. You know what I mean?
No, that's...
I haven't seen any of those movies. That was just a random reference. I was hoping stuck. You know what I mean? Went for it.
You gotta watch Saw, man.
I don't know. Well, is it? Man, sorry. Is it crazy? I heard it's just like a mental
What
fuck
does
up.
that mean? It's a horror movie.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't really watch horror movies. Shout out to Dang Lizard with the $2. Say, Granny, stop keeping these lovers apart. Wendy loves corn. And guess what?
It's like a Romeo and Juliet thing.
Maybe someday.
Mm-hmm.
Someday.
Guys, I bought a dentist the other day.
That's
What?
not right.
Well, not like a dentist, but like a dentist kit.
That's better.
Sounds a lot.
How'd it go? Have you bled yet?
I mean, no, that just happens naturally, but like it has one of those picks, like a tartar control pick. That's what I've been really looking for.
You like it?
Love it.
How's the
How do you-
tartar been?
Yeah. How do you use it?
You kind of just pick at it, you know, not too rough. So from the few times I've been to a dentist, I've seen or heard that they just scrape. They don't pick that much. They just scrape it against the teeth a little bit with that little file.
Mm-hmm.
Just to break up the tartar.
So
And I didn't know that you could actually buy this. I thought that you had no choice but to go to a dentist. What you got there, Granny?
You thought they were like only tools only dentists could purchase?
Yeah, like you had to have a plaque in order to actually buy one of those.
Well, yeah. I mean, the plaque. Probably a license.
It's about to do something so uncool. Look at that. He did nothing? What the hell would you do?
Wait, I don't know what's going on. You zoned out for 2 seconds here, and I don't know where I am. Shout out to scraping. Telling you, time is moving backwards. If you counted the Mississippis, we're fucking well into fucking next year. But
Once
yeah,
it's time to start, go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
I have to disassociate. Scraping teeth is fucking. Oh man, they get me.
All right, Chops.
Lemmy, Chris McMendy, Dividangle Lizard, Stevie J, Mike from NSDW, Tip with 3 F's, Tiffany Washington, Granny, Mike Rackhabit, Oz Reality, George or Jose or Juan or Captain Hook Isaac, Walmart, Sucks Got Hard, Sucker Got Had, Luigi Greenberg, Stevie J, Uncle Jack, Nimrod, and I think we've got the majority of them.
Shout out to all of
It's a good roll call.
This is what I was showing you, Chops. I fucking nailed that last one too, by the way. Like, okay, so you take the tab like this. Thank you. All right, I'll fucking explain it to the other brown one.
Hey, we're not a team. Okay? Fucking hell.
See that? Look. You see that?
Go rub a
It's
lamp
like
about it.
that little membrane right there. You stick that son of a bitch in
get a
there
drum roll?
pretty hard.
Yeah, you're not showing anything, but I am seeing your face. Struggle.
Hold on.
Red light.
Flick it at the camera.
Finger.
I did, man. My shit's all fucked up. Let me stole my ring light.
Okay. Still don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but if I did, I'd look the exact same.
He's trying to do the finger tab flicking thing.
But like, you're not putting it in. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Like, that's making me queasy.
I'm digging it into the motherfucker like that. Look, see how it holds now that it's dug into my skin?
Nope.
So you're digging it into the side.
Yeah, it's callous. That's not a cuticle.
Well, I mean, I think they're adjacent. Damn, that was a good ass one too, man. Wish y'all could have seen that.
Do you think you could take out a critter with one?
No, probably like all right, yeah, maybe a moth. It's like some kind of winged night creature.
That's pretty good. What about a bat?
A bat? No, that's too. No, fuck no.
What about a baby bat?
They just kind of sit there. So yeah, if I had a bunch of them, I'd probably just hit them with all of them.
What about like a really soft skulled newborn baby bat?
It doesn't. There's no weight to them. That's why they fly the way they do.
No, I'm just saying you could penetrate
the
bat.
No,
okay,
you can't. Maybe some kind of insect. I think that's the most you're hunting with tabs off of your fucking cans.
Like a horsefly?
No cap.
No cap.
No cap.
Damn it.
That was clever.
As clever if it was hard to hear. It really was.
Elephant.
What movie are you guys coming to see someday?
What?
What?
What movie are you guys going to go see today? Is what I meant to say.
Stop. Quick question. Do you smell burnt popcorn right now? Just let me know. Yes or no?
No.
Thank God.
All right, we're good.
All right, hit it.
I'm not. I don't. Do I got to pick a movie to watch now after this?
Yeah, it's our homework.
I guess the Bad News Bears.
Is that a new movie? Bad News Bears?
I don't know.
Oh, it might be. I want to go see that new one. It's called Heretic with Hugh Grant. It's like a horror flick.
Shout out to Hugh Grant and horrors.
Mm-hmm. He still got it, man. He really does.
Didn't he die?
Yesterday we saw The Wild Robot. If you want a tearjerker, go see that one, man. You will not walk out with a dry face. Maybe Granny, but the rest of you, no.
What's it about? Spoiler. Don't even hit spoilers. Summary.
Summary of God. Life is fickle and quick.
New segment. Chops explains movies.
Chops, instead of does a summary, Chops does one-line morals. Like, what was the moral of the movie? Like, he's like, life is fickle. Like, that's what's the movie about? Summarize the movie.
Oh, it's quick.
Life is fickle. It's quick. Like, okay, I'll watch it, I guess.
Robot becomes mom. Robot figures out being mom is hard.
Okay.
Life
There
is
you
fickle.
go. Yeah, well, that's second part still doesn't explain the first part, but the first part was great. Yeah.
Was the robot trying to gain a new respect for moms in general?
The robot was looking for purpose or something to accomplish, and it found finally an egg, and everything goes from there.
Everybody knows robots.
You said no spoilers. He said no spoilers. Okay.
I'm ready to go now. I'm definitely not gonna. I don't watch movies, but I'm just thinking the movie I did watch, which was like 18 hours, was Bicentennial Man. Do you remember that? Robbie Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. So Lemmy, you and me, same mindset. So gay Bicentennial Man. Bicentennial Man was deep. Yeah. But no, this guy's like more of a, because that one was like he watches all the people he loves live and die. This one's like they have an actual will to live. Sounds pretty cool. I won't watch it though. I refuse to watch movies. If that's their homework, I'm gonna lie about it on Tuesday.
Shout out to Wills to Live. And hitting like.
I love this new like timer. This is great.
Same. It's very directive.
Lizard saying, okay, Chops, now the moral of Home Alone. I'm going to say God. What was that one? What's that one saying?
Oh well, there were.
You didn't know what you didn't know what you loved until you lost it.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
what
it.
it was. Yeah, that is
Exactly.
exactly. Holy
What it
shit!
was.
I did it.
I think that's in a song.
Yeah. That's the moral. You didn't know what you loved until you lost it.
Hey, Paradise, man. Put up a parking lot.
Don't it always seem to go?
Oh, that's playing through everybody's heads right now, and I love it, including mine.
My bad.
Little Lemmy saying, shout out to Amy Grant. Wait a minute, who's Amy Grant? Is that Hugh Grant's daughter?
Could be his wife. I don't know.
Was that the girl that was in the movie Road Trip?
No.
That was Amy Smart. Is it Amy Smart?
Yeah.
She was in fucking everything.
And no, that's the chick that got. Oh wait, that's Elizabeth Smart. Never mind.
Who's Elizabeth Smart?
Amy Grant's an old
that
ass
name sounds
songwriter.
familiar.
Elizabeth Smart's the chick that got kidnapped or whatever.
Oh, Amy Grant's the one who sings the song. Obviously, Lemmy, we're fucking dumb. Sorry. That would be the obvious one. This shit, I would right there. I'm just telling you, I would. Wouldn't even think about it.
That photo's like 30 years old at least.
Don't care. I'm saying I would to the phone. Right.
Wait a minute. Pave Paradise.
Is it the shiplap? That's what got you. Was the shiplap?
Sucker Got Hard said that's Pam Smart. So I don't know if this is the same.
Did somebody cover that song? Hold on.
I don't know. That was on my grade 12 like English test. And it was like on the reading comprehension part. And I'll remember this forever. I hate it.
Was it a female singer for reals?
Oh, yeah.
I'll trust Lemmy on this one. The song is called Little Yellow Taxi, I think.
It's a crazy name for it. I don't know why I just said that.
This is what I'm thinking about. I'm not going to play the song, but it's.
Can you sing it?
Counting Crows, Big Yellow Taxi. Yeah. But it's not a female singer. That's what's throwing me off. Or am I completely retarded?
See, I don't want to say that this is the same or mutually exclusive or anything like that, but that is Amy Smart. Shout out to Amy Smart. Little Yellow Taxi. This is featuring Vanessa Carlton. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was sorry, like yeah, it was covered by 90s band. Okay. So she originally sang it. I've never heard that version. That's why I'm so lost right now. I was like, wait a minute. What?
Oh,
What?
I'm seeing Joni Mitchell. Who's Joni Mitchell? Just kidding. I don't know who that is. But it's covered by
I'm going to be looking that up later on to educate myself. Paradise by Amy.
I'm going to look up some Amy Smart stuff later to educate myself. So, not even my type, but you know what? Kind of looks like who's that lady? Who's she? Kind of looks like Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Thank you. Looks like that lady before she was that lady. You know what I mean? And then that lady like evolved into Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just saying. Yeah, that's not Margot Robbie.
Her boobs are really close to her chest, and that's driving me insane.
I know they're attached. When they're not attached to the chest,
they're so close though, and then they're close and they're pointing very opposite ways, and it's driving me insane. Not in a good way.
That's a really
Those
funny
look more
meme.
normal.
I mean, they look proportionate.
Just in that black dress, something was going wrong.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that pelvic bone that kind of sticks out sometimes from the ladies with a strong pelvic bone? You know what I'm saying?
She got pelvic.
No, it's mainly like a lot of the big fashion right now is the fucking tights that just drive as far as they can up their cooter. You know what I'm saying? And then leave like a fucking massive fucking. I don't know what the hell people are thinking these days, but it's fucking. That is a dominant style that is taking over for ladies. Really accentuates the gunt. Nice. But anyways.
So I hear about nude tap dancing.
I have heard about that actually.
Yeah, I have to.
There's a whole competition about it.
We can't show it, obviously, can we? Because I'd fucking love that. Love tap dancing. Tap dancing is actually a lot cooler than it looks. You into dancing,
There was
Granny?
a whole episode about it. Hold on.
Yeah, I can cut her up.
I figured that's why I asked you instead of anyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Phenomenal dancing.
I figured
I don't dance at all.
What?
I can get in a pit and punch people. It's pretty easy.
Not dancing, but it is a crime.
It's a form of expression, which is what dancing is.
Art.
It is art.
L'art, as the French say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the French.
Shout out to the French.
Never.
Oui, oui. Hairy butts. Remember, we did confirm that the French have hairy butts.
Yeah, they do. They don't try to fix it.
No.
Women included.
That's what I'm talking about. I actually don't know about their men, but I'd imagine just being a man myself, having the hairy butt.
Yeah.
You guys watched the UFC yesterday?
No. Who won?
John Jones, guy who beats his wife. But it was he's the greatest of all time, though. He is the great. I don't know how to tell you this. He's the greatest of all time. You put John Jones in a room with anyone, especially his wife. He's the one coming out of that room. Inside UFC joke. Anyway, but it was really good. And then there was this guy who was getting his ass beat for 4 rounds, and then in the 5th round, he was getting choked out. Yeah, Donald Trump was there, and the crowd was going fucking bananas. It was held in New York, and the crowd was going bananas. And then when he won, he did the Donald Trump dance, and yeah, that was kind of funny, I guess. But yeah, good fight card, and the co-main event was wild. Me sports on this channel, I don't know why. It's like been a year, and I don't get it yet. You know what I mean?
I've been to a UFC match.
Have you?
Or yeah.
How'd you
Which
like
one?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know how I liked it.
One of them. Yeah,
you don't know which one. You know which
I
one.
have no clue. No, yeah, it was.
How
just,
long ago was it?
About 6 years.
Okay. 6
Who
years
was
ago.
fighting?
That's the golden era right there. That sounds fucking awesome.
I don't know. It was at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville.
Un momento, por favor. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, they come there often, apparently. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, they came there by August 5th last year. Maybe not that often. Maybe not. But you know what I mean? They do come there.
Wait a minute.
So you don't like fighting? You didn't like the event?
I liked it. It was just, I mean, it was fucking loud. It's very loud.
Oh my God. Oh.
Was it more intense to see it in person,
bro?
Not, I don't know, not really, because it's like, all right, so when you're watching the match from home, you get the benefit of they're showing you the most valuable angles to watch whatever is happening at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
When you're there live, you only have one vantage point, and it doesn't change the whole time. So if the action's not facing you, you just don't see shit. You got to look up at the jumbotron or something.
Can you hear the punches and shit? That's what I want to. I want to be able to, because
I
I
know
miss
the crowd.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I was probably sitting like, I don't know, midways back, so I couldn't hear shit.
Cool. Anyways, I love sports.
The Jags are still in this, boys. We almost got them. We got them on the rails.
I have a 14-leg parlay going on right now. I need the Jags to fucking lose badly.
Oh my God! Well, you're gonna be fucking disappointed.
$25,000, brother. $25,000, and I hit the first one, which was Philadelphia over Washington. So I'm 1 for 14. So like this
wait a minute, you have $25,000 on the game?
If I win all the games in a row,
that's what you stand to win.
I stand to win $25,000. Yeah, shit. Canadian, so like $20.
Like you're trying to pay off Coke debt.
No, I went to go. I like to put like just random $2 bets on things. Like I'm just.
Shout out to
I'm not a real. I'm not a real gambler, but I like to fake gamble. So I like press some things, and then I went to put $2, and then I went to put like, or I was gonna put like 250. So I went to put like 2 dot, and then I didn't. I don't know. I pressed 20, and I put $20 back. 14-leg parlay, no chance. Fuck you, Chris Mack. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a fucking T-shirt that says Chris Mack suck my balls 14 parlay. What up, bitch? And I'm gonna wear it every show.
Now, is that even if you don't win?
No. If I don't win, I'm gonna never bring this up again. We're just never gonna talk about it. You're gonna mention it. I'm gonna change the subject to something that's gonna offend you. It sounded like you saw Wonderboy Thompson versus fucking Anthony Showtime Pettis. That's a dream match for me. That's what it sounded like. You went 2019.
Admit it's a toboggan.
A toboggan is what you go down the hill on.
What is a sled then?
A fucking U.S. Canadian Americanized word for toboggan. I don't know. 4 pound, isn't it, mate? About 4 pound, isn't it?
He's got a point though. Looking up toboggan, they are a little bit different from like actual sleds. That's a toboggan, and what I'm about to bring up is a sled. And boop.
Yeah, we call that going tobogganing. You know what I'm saying?
One's not wood, and one has a child on it.
Yeah. Does it say toboggans have to be made of wood? Because we just use that word interchangeably as Canadians. You know what I'm saying?
This one says Junior Classic Toboggan. Oh, no, wait, hold on. They called the one with the kid on it a toboggan as well.
Boom. Told you.
Damn it.
Then what's the difference?
It's
Well,
almost
one
like
minute would-
why even bring this up in the first place? Yeah, they're calling them the same thing.
They do. This is a great background sound while dishwashing, right? Yeah. Shout out to Ari Jane.
Okay, so sleds have runners and toboggans do not have runners.
The fuck is a runner?
Runner is like, so you know Santa Claus and how he has like those little
You
skis
think
at the
about what
bottom
you're
of
about
his
to say
thing?
now.
I have no choice. I have to go with it. You see how Santa Claus has the skis at the bottom of his sled? That's what a toboggan does not have.
Skis. Skis at the bottom of the sled.
It doesn't
Well, they
have
call those
the,
runners.
the bottom. Okay, the runners. All right, I see what you mean.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah, but neither does the other one. Pull up the other picture.
Like, are we talking like the
Oh.
things that are like on the front of like a ski-doo?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, he's
Isn't
talking
that-
about the. Well, yeah, okay, yes, yeah, the tracks, the skis.
Yeah,
There's
track,
essentially
yeah.
the two
Yeah.
skis that a sled rides on.
So
This
would
doesn't have
be-
skis either. So
Yeah, this would be a toboggan. This would be a ski because it has the runners.
that's a sled.
Or a sled, I mean.
Actually, that's a toboggan on a sled.
Sled.
That's a toboggan
yeah.
on a sled.
Well, that's opening up a whole new can of worms now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on, these look kind of fun.
What's the strings for? What do you do with? Well,
I don't know.
hit like.
Do you steer with it? Or do
I
you
don't
just
see
hold on to
how.
it and pray to God.
I bet it's so that you can lean back and kind of adjust your stance, but still have control and hold on to the sled.
That looks fun, man. It's like I don't know what it's called. What
Adrenaline?
do the guys in Cool Runnings ride? It's a mini one of those.
Jamaican bobsleds.
Bobsled. There we go. It's a mini
That
bobsled.
movie filmed in my city.
Get out of here.
Shout out to Calgary. We hosted the '88 Olympics and something around that time, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Bobsled. Man, what a great movie. R.I.P. John Candy.
I don't know why. I just wanted to get irrationally mad. Like, God damn it, XCORP again with the '88 Olympics. Fuck, like he does.
They just won't drop it.
Let it go, bro.
Jesus Christ, it's not going to change.
It's been almost 2 generations.
They got screwed, bro. I don't know what to tell you. They got screwed. For pimping. A bobsled. Yes. I read all the comments in a story. That was funny.
Hit like.
Hit that like.